welcome to the weekly weather briefing for Monday, October 3rd. This is from the National Weather Service in Spokane. And basically, we are looking at a week that is fairly quiet. In the big picture, we're looking at well, here's the Pacific satellite photo. And you look at Spokane, we're kind of in the middle of a short break period right now. We have a weak and stretching cold front moving in on us that's expected to bring some showers on Tuesday. And if you look off the coast, the Alaska Panhandle, you see a low pressure system that's going to move south. It's just going to kind of brush by us, mainly going into Oregon, but we're going to get the edge of that, which would be under the shield of precipitation you see off to the northwest of it. That's going to bring us a little better chance of rain on Wednesday. And then out in Thursday, south of the Aleutians, you see the ridge that's going to come over us and give us a dry break period. But then if you look way out in the Pacific, out near Japan and the Kuriles, that's an active weather system that's going to be moving in on us for the weekend. So starting for Tuesday, it looks like that weak little front's going to come through. It's mainly going to have what we call orographic showers associated with it. The main risk of precipitation will be in the mountains, mainly in the Idaho Panhandle and up in the Cascades. Snow levels are going to pretty much be up there at the 6,000 to 7,000 foot level, and that's not going to change through the week. Snow levels are going to remain fairly high. If you look out in the eastern basin and the northern mountains, we do have a slight chance of showers from that tomorrow. And the deep basin, Wenatchee, Moses Lake area is probably going to be skipped by this system for pretty much dry conditions, and winds are not going to be much of a factor. And our confidence is pretty moderate. We're pretty high confident that we're going to get the system, but moderate confidence as to exactly where the showers are going to erupt from this. Then on or about Wednesday, we have a little stronger system, that system that's going to be brushing by us. And that's going to bring likely showers, mainly again to the mountains of the Idaho Panhandle and the northern Cascades. And we're going to see pretty much a chance of showers everywhere out of this, with more scattered showers in the eastern basin and the northern mountains, and even some isolated showers in the deep basin, Wenatchee, Moses Lake area. And moving on to Friday, we have a little bit stronger and wetter system. As I said, we're going to have our break period on Thursday, and then Friday a stronger, wetter system, not just showers, but more likely light stratiform steady rain is going to be falling over much of the region, especially north of Highway 2, with a chance of a few brief periods of rain down in the Columbia Basin. We're not looking at a lot of rain out of this, possibly a couple tenths of an inch only. Maybe a third of an inch on some of the higher mountains, but even up there, again, it's going to fall as light accumulations of snow on those higher peaks between 6,000 and 7,000 feet. And our confidence, again, is moderate with this. This is an active pattern. It's the farther out we go, the less confidence we have in these systems. I'll get into the exact confidence levels in a minute. This system on Friday is also going to bring some breezy conditions, nothing unusually windy, but 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusts to 20, 25 miles per hour, especially over exposed terrain in the Columbia Basin. And then beyond Friday, we're looking at high confidence of an active and occasionally wet pattern, and high confidence of no unusually warm or cold air masses moving in or through the region, and a high confidence that we're not going to be experiencing any windstorms or anything hazardous like that. So it looks like a typical unsettled fall period coming up. And the main thing we're low confidence at is the timing in the arrival and the dwell time, how long they're going to linger of any particular system, though at this time it looks like Sunday is going to be the drier day of the upcoming weekend. However, the main thing is it's going to remain kind of active, although nothing major, no major organized storms or windstorms or any major flood-producing rain or anything like that, but it is going to be a more active and progressive pattern through the week. Temperature trends, and these reflect that active pattern. Since these storms come through and they don't linger very long and they get replaced by another one pretty quickly, there isn't going to be much opportunity for any air masses that are unusually cold or unusually warm to linger over the area. And we are showing pretty much below normal temperatures, especially daytime high temperatures, and that's That's probably, well, that is due to the likelihood of clouds and precipitation around the area. And on or about Sunday, if that break period comes in, we might get back up to normal temperatures. And also this active period is going to keep our overnight low temperatures from dropping too low. We're not looking at any freeze-ups anywhere or anything like that. So, and the temperatures will be heavily dependent on the amount and frequency of precipitation, so these expected temperatures could vary by a few degrees depending on if we get any heavier rain moving in during any of these systems. And for the 8 to 14 day outlook from October 10th through 16th, we are looking at the odds. Well, the odds moderately favor above normal precipitation for the region, and the odds also moderately favor above normal temperatures. So we're looking at mild and somewhat wet going through the next week after this one. So the impacts overview for the next week. It looks like the upcoming week will bring a typical unsettled and occasionally wet autumn weather pattern. We are not expecting any significant weather impacts for the next week at least. Things might get active again the week after that. But like I said, it looks like we are in a typical unsettled fall pattern. Nothing major, nothing organized, but we're pretty much out of the good long dry period we had last week. So at this time, are there any questions?
Thank you.
All right, if nobody has any questions, thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.